Predictive validity is the extent to which a test or measurement can accurately predict future outcomes or behaviors. It is a type of validity used in psychology, education, and other fields to check if a score on one thing can tell us something useful about what will happen later. For example, a test with high predictive validity would be one where the results match up well with real-life future performance. This helps researchers and professionals know if a test is truly useful beyond just measuring something in the present. The meaning of predictive validity goes beyond just getting a high score. It's about whether that score matters in real-world situations. A test may look impressive on paper, but if it doesn't tell us anything about what someone will do or how they will perform in the future, it doesn't have much value. Predictive validity helps make sure that tools we use to measure skills, traits, or knowledge actually lead to helpful and accurate predictions. It gives tests a practical purpose and helps decision makers use evidence instead of guesses. Now let's look at some examples. A college entrance exam is said to have predictive validity if the scores can accurately predict a student's success in college. If students who score high tend to do well in their first year of classes, that shows good predictive validity. Another example is a job skills test used in hiring. If people who score well on the test also end up doing well in the job months later, the test is working as expected. These examples show how predictive validity connects test results to future performance. Predictive validity is used in many areas to improve decision-making. In schools, it helps pick tests that can forecast how students will do later in their academic career. In hiring, it helps employers choose people who are more likely to succeed at work. In medical fields, it can help predict which treatments might work best for certain patients. Researchers also use predictive validity when developing new tools to make sure they work in real-world situations. In all these cases, it helps reduce risk and improve outcomes by using information that points to what's likely to happen next. Even though predictive validity is useful, it does have some limitations. One limitation is that outside factors can affect future outcomes, making a test seem less accurate than it actually is. For example, a student might have a high score, but struggle due to personal problems or lack of support. Another limitation is that predictive validity often takes time to measure, since you have to wait and see what happens later. Also, a test that works well for one group may not work as well for another, which can make the results unfair or misleading. These limits show why tests should always be used carefully and in combination with other information.